We're back with another video using the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette. Hello, all of my beautiful, lovely people. I am back. You are back. I'm so happy that you are here. If you are new, my name is Ray and I do beauty-based videos. So product reviews, tutorials, just kind of like chit chats, answering your questions, those types of things. So if you like videos like that, subscribe. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Okay, so I have my base done. I just wanted it out of the way again for this video. It has been a rough morning. A rough morning. I am having a bad brow day. Don't judge me. Bad brow day and a bad skin day. I don't want to hear about it because I already know. So my eyes are primed and ready to go, and I just have to think about what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go for a very natural look today. I know in my last video I did 2 different looks, and today I just want to show you how you can do a quick little cute moment. I'm gonna go in with Tanacon first and just use it as my transition shade. I love Tanacon. In this palette there's a bunch of colors that I love, but to be honest, I think Tanacon is my favorite only because I use it as a bronzer as well, and that's what I'm wearing today as a bronzer. And I really want them to come out with just Tanacon, like in a big pan. I know I said this in this last video, but I really think it would be such a great idea. One with Diet Root Beer, and if you don't know, it's just a little bit of a darker version of Tanacon. I was just using kind of like a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller tapered brush. I've applied that. I'm going to use my pills to kind of blend it out. Not kind of, but to blend it out and to remove any edges. My last video, I've seen so many looks with the Conspiracy palette and I love it. I think that everybody's been so creative and out of the box, but then again, like so beautiful and so natural. It's so, I love it. I love to see that you can really hit so many different personalities in one palette. I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel before, but when I do my eyeshadow, I really love to pull my eyeshadow like really far in, right to the bridge of my nose. It's just something that I love to do. I don't really have a reason other than that. I just like it. So for my lid, I'm gonna use just a Theory. And I will swatch it. I've swatched it in my video before, but this one on this finger is just a Theory. Super pretty. This is just kind of what it looks like over my tattoo. So not loving the effect that I'm getting. I'm going to try to wet my brush, and if not, we're just going to go to like plan B and use a different shade. But sometimes wetting the brush will really help it. Also putting like a concealer down too would help, but I really just don't want to mess with that today. I don't really think that that's like easy to throw a cut crease in really quick or put some concealer down before you do the shadow. I think it's a lot easier to spray it and hopefully you can get that pigment that you're looking for out of it that way. That's just me. I'm just gonna pat it on at first. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Again, this is more of a natural look. It just puts a little bit of glitter, a little dimension onto the eye. I'm gonna go in with Spiraling, which is just beautiful. It's this one right here. So I'm gonna go, try not to blind you, go in with Spiraling and do that in the outer corner. It is very pigmented, just like all the other shadows, so just be careful. I'd rather you build up than start off with too much and kind of be screwed. So just go in knowing that that is a pretty pigmented color. I think it's very, very, very pretty and very subtle. I love that. I'm gonna go in with Ranch. Just highlight a little bit before I use a different color in my inner corner. Now honestly, I'd go ahead and say that you could stop like that, but like I can't really tell that my inner corner is highlighted, and you probably can't really see it on the camera. So I'm going to use Diet Cola, which has been one of my favorites to use. I'll come up a little bit closer. See how more intense that it is? It does have more of like a silver effect. That's why I said, like, if you don't like that, just stick with the Ranch, or you could use a highlighter that you use on face to highlight your inner corner. I'm going to take Ranch on the top as well to highlight my brow bone. So we went ahead and did the other eye off camera, and this is what it looks like. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It's such a great natural, like, everyday type of look, and I feel like everybody could achieve it. I am gonna do my lower lash line. I'm gonna take just root beer. Where is my brush? Baby. I have some unwanted and absolutely unnecessary fallout from the spiraling shade, so I'm just throwing out a little bit of setting powder, and I'm gonna let that like do its thing for just a little bit. I keep it very simple. I'm only gonna use the Diet Root Beer underneath my eye, so on my lash line. You could definitely take like spiraling or like any other color and put it underneath of it, make it super sexy, or like darken it up a bit, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna take again like the mixture of Ranch and Diet Cola on my brush and just kind of tuck it in, you know. Blend it into Diet Root Beer. After that powder set on for a little bit, you can literally just like swipe it away, and it should help. Should help just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara on my bottom lashes. I do have some remaining lash extensions on the top, and I don't want to ruin those, so I'm just gonna do the bottom. I've been using this L'Oreal Clump Crusher for a couple days now, and I absolutely love it. You can definitely see the difference between these eyelashes and these, and there's little to no transfer on my lower lashes. Like, and I hate a wet mascara. Like, I don't like when it comes out and you can like see all the mascara on there. It doesn't work with my eyes. My eyes are very small and it like smears everywhere, and I just don't enjoy it. But this one, even though I feel like I have touched my lower lashes, I'm not getting like any transfer. I love when a drugstore product blows me out of the water, because that's the type of stuff that I love recommending to people, is stuff that's super affordable that anybody can find an excuse to buy. You know, things that are more expensive, like some of my foundations or, you know, my brushes and things like that, it's really hard for me to like recommend them to people. I still will, because I absolutely love the product, but like it makes me feel better to be able to have a drugstore product to recommend to people, so that like everybody is able to get it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But anyways, this is so good. If you've never tried the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, get it. I absolutely love it. I haven't used it on my top lashes yet, only because when I bought it, y'all saw me, I put falsies on, and then the next day I got lash extensions. So, but with the amount of love I have for it just for my bottom lashes, I'm more than positive that it's going to be great on the top. So go ahead, pick it up. You will not regret it. I promise. It is so damn good. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Today we are using the Urban Decay All Nighter. If you've watched my last video, you saw that my sprayer was broken on my Morphe spray, which I still have yet to take care of, but I'm getting there. Last thing we're gonna do is lips together. So when I reviewed the Disney ColourPop collection, I really hated these new Luxe liquid lips. They move around, they don't stay on, and they're really hard to work with. But lately I have been using them and just applying them to like in the inner part of my lip, and then taking my finger and buffing it out. And it creates such a beautiful, like, one, blurring effect, but it also feel like it looks like my lips, just better. You know what I mean? Like, I get compliments on it all the time when I do my lips this way. And of course, I love me a good overdrawn lip to have that very beautiful, like, pout. But for more of a natural day where I'm just trying to get out the door, I love applying it in the middle and really blurring it out. It just creates such a soft, beautiful look. So if you have never tried that before, do it. Let me know. It definitely does get a lot of compliments when I do my lips like this. But also throw a gloss over top of this just to make it like a little extra, a little juicy, looking hydrated, you know? Just make them look great. Like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I promise you will love it. Like, it just looks so good. Like, it just looks so good, you know? Thank you guys for being here with me. I know I'm talking into a camera lens, but it truly does help me get out of my negative mind frame and negative space. And when I'm feeling really, really stressed, this is just something that I love to do, because it just really does help me cope with things that are going on in my brain that aren't fun. So I do appreciate all of you very, very much. Every bit of your support just means the world to me. And that is it. I will hopefully see every one of you in my next video. Bye, guys. I'm gonna keep it really simple and only use the diet